Hi there, I'm Logan Medish, and this is High Caliber History. How many of you have seen a John Wayne film, or the Dirty Harry films, or the grainy footage of Annie Oakley shooting pills out of the air that are thrown up to her, and thought to yourself, wow, it would be really, really cool to shoot like those people, or to shoot a gun that those people are shooting, to use a Winchester large loop lever action rifle like John Wayne, or the Smith & Wesson Model 29 44 Magnum, or Annie Oakley's little Stevens single-shot pistol. It would be really cool to do that, right? Well, there are very few people who can say that they have actually shot those guns. The actual Smith & Wesson 44 Magnum used in Dirty Harry, the actual Winchester 92 in 4440 that John Wayne used in Rio Lobo, and Annie Oakley's actual Stevens single-shot tip-up pistol in 22 long rifle. This is the story of how I had the amazing opportunity to shoot all three of those guns. While working at the National Firearms Museum, they've got in their collection a wide-ranging amount of firearms, including a number of historic pieces and a number of Hollywood pieces. And the Dirty Harry gun and the Annie Oakley gun, they happened on the same day that I had the opportunity to shoot those. It was February of 2014. I had just recently started working at the museum, and the Friends of NRA, through the NRA Foundation, was putting together the merchandise package for their fundraising auctions for the coming years. And a couple of the things that they had slated on the docket for the next couple of years were Dirty Harry and Annie Oakley. And the museum lent the guns to the foundation. We took them down to the range, and if memory serves correct, the number was 1,130. I don't know why they chose that number. Maybe that's the number of banquets that they have. I don't know. But anyway, we were tasked with firing 1,130 rounds through the Smith & Wesson Model 29 and 44 Magnum that was given to writer and director John Milius after filming was completed, as well as 1,130 rounds of 22 long rifle through the Stevens single-shot tip-up pistol that belonged to Annie Oakley. And we were shooting them into cardboard boxes loaded with mulched-up tires because we were keeping all of the spent cartridge casings like these here. This one came out of the Dirty Harry gun, and this one came out of the Annie Oakley gun. And we were collecting the spent cartridge cases as well as the bullets themselves, little bitty Annie Oakley here and 44 Mag Dirty Harry here. And then afterwards, they were sent off to a framer, and they were done up real nice in a packaging and auctioned off to raise money for the NRA Foundation programs, which included the NRA Museum that helped fund that. So it was in our best interest, right? Of course, you have to be careful when you're running historic objects like that. And so if you're going to put more than 1,000 rounds through each one of those, you need to mitigate the risks as much as possible. So we were actually shooting downloaded 44 Magnum cartridges that were even a little weaker than a 44 Special to try to mitigate the amount of wear and tear on that gun. And with Annie Oakley's gun, it had delicate mother-of-pearl grips on it, and we actually took those off and inserted some foam inserts into there so that we didn't risk cracking or otherwise damaging the mother-of-pearl on there. And, shooting guns is a ton of fun, but to put 1,130 rounds through each one of those guns over the course of a couple days, that's pretty much the closest that shooting has ever become to being work, right? It's always fun, but it starts to feel like work after that amount. And of course, 1,130 is the number that they needed for the fundraising programs. You always want some room for error and extra accountability in case one goes through the cardboard box that we set up and ends up in the backstop, right? You want to have some extras. So that's how I was able to get my hands on one of the Annie Oakley 22s and one of the Dirty Harry 44s. So that was in 2014. So that covered them for 2015 and 2016 for their fundraising programs. Then in 2017, they needed a new program, a new merchandise option, and they decided to go with John Wayne. And the gun that was used in that was a Winchester 92 in 4440 with the big loop lever on it that he used in 1970's Rio Lobo. And once again, we were tasked with putting 1,130 rounds through that gun of downloaded 4440. And there were some extras left over from that as well. And so here's one of the cartridge cases and one of the bullets that we caught from it. And that was a lot of fun. And I'll put up some footage that you can see. I'll overlay it here, shooting the John Wayne gun. And you'll notice that I'm kind of ejecting at a weird bit of an angle, and that's because there's a bucket directly off screen. We'd had a system worked out. If you tilted the gun just right, it would eject the casing right into that bucket, so we didn't have to go searching and hunting and picking them up off the ground. We've got footage from shooting the Dirty Harry gun, but unfortunately all I've got is a still from shooting the Annie Oakley piece. The footage for that one got lost at some point down the line. But anyway, so I just thought I'd share this little tidbit with you of what it's like to shoot some actual historic guns, movie guns, and historic personality-related guns. Was a lot of fun. It is not lost on me for a moment how fortunate I was to be able to do that and have those experiences. It was truly once-in-a-lifetime experiences 3 times over, right? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for tuning in. If you're subscribed, I appreciate that. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you're not subscribed, please be sure to do that and give us a thumbs up as well. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.